This week's episode of Chat Chow is brought to you by Cuban Dichos, the highest rated Cuban app on iTunes. Download it now at cubanapp.com. On today's episode of Chat Chow, we'll be speaking to Mark Zeitouni, executive chef of the Lido Restaurant here at the Standard on Miami Beach.
We are drinking rosé from the south of France. This one is Whispering Angel, and it's my favorite, and I think we sell more rosé than any other hotel in Miami Beach. So,
Really?
yeah.
You think that's because it's nice and refreshing out
Nice,
here?
refreshing. Sitting here looking at the water, drinking rosé.
Very beautiful. Delicious.
Yeah.
How would you describe the food here at the Lido Restaurant?
That's a good question. You know, initially what I say is it's modern spa cuisine. The farther we delve into it, we look at it as more of the whole nature of the hotel. The hotel is based upon the bathing cultures of the Mediterranean, the Turkish, the Greek, the Roman bathing cultures. So we try to put the food as something that would mirror what the food would be like in those cultures as well. So calling it spa cuisine is one thing, but I think people start perceiving it as, a couple of beans on a plate. But what it actually comes down to is using a lot of extra virgin olive oil, a lot of raw and cooked vegetables, salads, and then very clean proteins simply grilled. Healthy without being boring.
Right.
So we tried.
If you weren't in this industry, what else might you be doing?
If I wasn't cooking, I would probably be doing home renovation or probably redesign of houses. I like working on old houses, working with my hands, doing construction and things like that. I think I would really enjoy that.
Seems fitting,
yeah.
working with your hands.
Well, I think it's food for some of us just become a different medium. Instead of having clay or paint, you have chicken and vegetables. Coming from an art and design background, that's how I initially started looking at food and the design of food and menu was coming from an art school background. So it was very easy for me to just look at it as a different, less permanent medium, where paint you put on a canvas and it's there for thousands of years. Here you produce a dish and it's gone in, as quick as somebody can eat it. So.
Mark, what are some of your favorite dishes on the menu here?
Actually, with me, the simpler the better. My eating style is almost like if you went to a sushi restaurant, you said, okay, I feel like 2 pieces of tuna and this, and it's very plain. So for me, my favorite things on the menu are the most simplest and the cleanest. The lamb dish we have on at dinner, it's very simple, it's very clean, it's served with barley. I really like grains and vegetables. And then probably my other favorite dish is just our regular mixed green salad that we serve at lunch and dinner. For me, it's got a great combination. It's one of the few raw vegan dishes we have on the menu, meaning nothing is cooked on it. It's also, we sprout our own quinoa and lentils. So for me, it has the perfect balance of colors, textures, and flavors. There's crunch, there's spicy, there's soft, there's creamy, and it all kind of gets pulled together by the dressing. So for me, it's quite like right there. It's showing off what I like to see.
I'm going to ask you a kind of funny question. Have you experienced any battle wounds on the job? I know chefs do, but any battle wounds that we can see or anything you want to share? Burns, nicks, cuts?
Yeah, nothing. I mean, nothing that's that recent, but I've gotten stitches before. Opening an avocado years ago, the general way you would de-seed an avocado is we split it in half and you use a knife to pop the pit out. Well, if the pit doesn't really want to cooperate, it can be a problem. And when you're going fast, I wasn't paying attention and the pit decided to split. And I put the knife, you can see right there, I put the knife right into my hand. But anyway, I went to the hospital, got 4 stitches and went back to work.
Just like that?
Yeah.
That's what you got to do on the job. What is it like working in one of the most stylish hotels on South Beach?
Working for Andre Balazs and for the Standard in general is really great. I enjoy it. It's part of what I do. I study art, I study design. I like the lifestyle and I like the people that come here. And I think that helps me produce food for them that they enjoy as well.
What would you say are some of your favorite places to eat on the beach or in Miami in general?
Well, for me, I like, there's a seafood restaurant I like a lot up in North Miami called Captain Jim's. And I like it because it's kind of like a little seedy. You know, it's not in a so great neighborhood, but the fish is really fresh. There's a new neighbor we have called Pub Belly, which one of the chefs is a friend of mine I've known for years. They're great to have around. Altamar is another friend of mine. So it's really easy. I've been cooking in this community since '92. So, and I try to, I'm kind of a nice guy with other chefs. I like to be friends with everybody. So for me, it's really fun eating around. Usually when I go out, I'll go out more for different ethnic foods, for Chinese, for sushi, for Argentinian, Korean, and that's where I find fun, or the little hole-in-the-wall ethnic places that you'll find around Miami. So,
it's a question we like to ask everybody on the show. Last meal on earth, what would it be?
oh wow. I'd probably have to say sushi.
All right, sushi.
Nice, fresh, local fish, just prepared well, and some sake.
Nice. Any roll in particular, fish?
No, probably more like sashimi and tataki. So.
Perfect. I
Sounds
like
good
that.
To me. And then always some rosé.
Oh, let's have some more. Top it off while we cheers.
There.
Thank you so
Enjoy the
much for being on
afternoon.
the show. Cheers.
Cheers.